All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. We are going to be getting our first hard pulls with the new clutch and the transmission and the GripTech 105mm pulley. We got that GripTech 105 on the car right now. Hopefully y'all can see it. A little bit dark, but I need to test the car out before we take it to Mexico, just to make sure this is the right move. Now, because this car made more power throughout the curve and more torque, we ran out of fuel up top, so we have to go ahead and back down the RPMs to 7,700.
Flashback.
Yeah, mine was making more power across the curve.
So this is at 6,000 RPM. Before, you made 683.
Yeah.
And 599. Now you're making 720 and 632.
That's why it's because of the GripTech.
Yeah. I mean, dude, at 6,000 RPM, that's a 50 wheel horsepower difference and a 30 foot-pounds of torque. Even right here, even at 7,000. 7,000, you were 820 versus 856, and 642 versus. So you picked up everywhere. It's not until like all the way up at 8K where it actually makes a difference right now.
Now I need to do this test because I went on the trim it calculator, and there's a possibility the car might fall short 60 to 130 due to the RPM loss. So we're gonna test that out right now. If it does, I have a feeling it is, we're gonna have to go back to, honestly, I think I'm gonna try to go back to the GripTech, but 110. If not, maybe just a regular 105 to try to make up for that, because if I can't rev it out to, you know, where I needed to, and the mile an hour drops, there's no reason to go ahead and pulley the car down, because it's not gonna go faster. It can't. So we're gonna see what we can do here. Y'all, gotta get the car that little love tap. And I just realized that I actually don't even have my damn draggy with me. It's not even in the car. So we're gonna do a hard pull. I'll just watch the speedometer. Actually, I'll just pull it up on the gauge. Where it is. Whew. I could technically use like that race timer app, which isn't necessarily the most accurate, but I'll get like a rough estimate from that. Most important thing is to check the speedometer, because if the speedometer reads over 130, then I know I'm actually going over 130 because the tire size. If that speedometer doesn't get to 130, we got problems. But we'll see, y'all, we'll see. If you guys enjoy the content on the channel, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. Y'all know what to do. First hits, literally first hits with this transmission and clutch setup. We've done a couple dyno pulls, but I have yet to do an actual hit, so I need to go ahead and test the car out before I take it to Mexico, because I might have to turn it on again, just so I can get the mile per hour and the RPM back up, which in all reality is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm probably just gonna go back to the 110 like I was originally. After 2K, it just might have to go on before, so the car will make, actually I don't even know with that GripTech pulley. I don't know. We'll see though.
few moments later.
Another hit. It said on the race timer app the top speed was like 138 mile an hour, which kind of makes sense. I figured I was gonna lose like potentially 10 mile an hour, so technically I lost 12. The 60 to 130 time I know is not right on that shit. I think I held it at above 60 on accident because the car it felt faster, I ain't gonna lie. 60 to 130, leaving in third. It said on the race timer app it was like 6.7, which I know is not even true because that's longer than the section of the clip that I was recording for the speed. So I know that's not right, but I'm gonna try it again. So did those two hits. The car, it's doing that like when I shift. I think that might be because it's breaking up potentially. I think I'm gonna go back to the 110. I think I'm gonna go back to the 110 grip tech just so I can get the RPM back. And also I think it's doing that because, well, not really doing that, but also I think the car 60 to 130 wise, just looking at the actual like video, I think it's somewhere in the 5s, leaving in third, which is where it was previously. But I think it is technically slower because I do not have the tighter RPMs, so I'm not revving it out. I'm gonna do a second gear hit right now just to see how it does. That added torque is too spicy. It's way too spicy. I gotta turn the car down for sure. I have to turn it down. I have to turn it down. Cause it literally just went. I heard it like break up top too. No. Like, even if I try to feather it, it's just blowing the tires off. Oh my God, it's just blowing the tires off. Yeah. It's just, nah, fuck that. I can't even do a second gear, it's just blowing the tires off. I'm gonna have to go back to the 110. Because it's literally not, it's not safe. I literally rolled into it as soft as I could immediately. As soon as it hits boost at 6K, it just blows the tires off. So, yeah, we're gonna have to turn the car back down, guys. It's making too much power, and I think honestly I think it's breaking up top too. So glad I tested it. It's too much with the grip tech, so we're gonna have to turn it down because I can't even do a second gear hit. It just incinerates the tires. All right, so I'm glad I went ahead and tested the car out before taking it out to Mexico because it's a little bit too spicy right now. way too spicy right now. Second gear is unusable. I did air the tires down a little bit too. It's like back to where they were, like 20. I don't like to go below 20 on these, but actually might be like a little bit higher than 20, thinking about it now. It might have aired up a little bit, but still, just second gear hits, it's like impossible to have it hooked. And that RPM loss, the split in between third and fourth, I could definitely feel it. So what I'm gonna do is play it smart. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get the 110 grip tech, swap it out, and then we're just gonna have to leave the car on the 110 grip tech, and that should allow the 8,300 RPM shifts. It'll drop the torque a little bit, and we should be good to go, because it's too spicy on the 105. Even if I had a fuel system, I think this is too much for the street because of the added torque. The car would 100% need suspension, 100% need suspension, and well, it doesn't have that yet. So it's like, well, I either go back to the regular 110 or the Grip Tech 110. I'm gonna try the Grip Tech 110, but it's I can't even properly test the car, but I know the 60 to 130 just based off the butt dyno and from like actually looking at the video length. I don't have my draggy, unfortunately. It's probably like realistically in third gear with that split, like a mid 5, which is technically slow on the 105. So I went that on the 110 in way warmer air. So we're gonna go back to the 110. We're gonna go back to the 110. We're definitely gonna go back to the 110. I need to lose like literally 30 wheel torque and like 30 wheel horsepower, and then we'll be good to go. Literally, because the way the car is right now, it's just too much. It's too much. It's not safe. I'm not comfortable. That spinning was like bad. Like I can't do that because I can't hit it in second, because I'm not doing third gear hits. Fuck that. I can't hit it in second and get that shift off in time. It's just, it's too fast. It's too fast. All right, it's the next day back at the casa. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. Sometimes you have to take a step back to go forward. So we're gonna go to the Grip Tech 110 so we can get that RPM back, and then we will return to Mexico. I'm glad I tested it out because I would have made myself look like a complete fool on the current setup the car is on right now. We are gonna do a fuel system. I'm honestly just gonna get the triple pump, and I need to replace the injectors. We have ID 1300s, not 1300s. I wish we did. You probably could. I have ID 1050Xs right now. We're gonna go to 1300cc injectors so we can potentially go back to the 105 or the 100, even though I'm probably not gonna do that. I think the 110 is gonna be like the spot that I wanna stay at, especially with the Grip Tech pulley, because that should be, I know it's gonna at least make 850, I know that, but it should be in the upper 800, lower 900, based off the data that the Grip Tech 105 made versus the regular 105. I did not know that the Grip Techs were gonna make that much of a difference down low and throughout the entire curve. I thought it was gonna be more up top because less belt slip, but it's gripping everywhere, all over. And that's exactly why we have to drop the RPM down. So food for thought, but so you guys know, Grip Techs are the real deal, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Deuces.